Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Friday. That's right, it's Friday. We made it to Friday, May 12th, 2023. This is my daily vlog, and this is the Friday daily vlog. It feels like it's been a long week. I think it's because it always feels like a long week when stats are on the downtrend, and they continue to be on the downtrend. Still well above where we started, but coming down off of that giant mountain is precipitous, and we're still waiting for that next bump. In the meantime, still plugging along. I don't think I said this yet, but I do this daily vlog every weekday ever since I was laid off about 6 months ago, trying to turn my hobby of content creation into a full-time thing, if at all possible. And this is the saga of that adventure. Let's start with then what happened yesterday. I think I actually accomplished everything I wanted to do yesterday, with some substitution, but I got a lot done. So I definitely created another short form based on kind of arcade tips, already getting some views and traction. Every single one of those that I do now, unlike the old shorts I did that would pop and then just die. I think I've said this before. They have an initial view and then they continue to do well for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, unlike the other ones that were just kind of like promotional and segments from our podcast. So definitely hit the right nerve there. Just got to keep poking around that nerve until that knee jerks, right? Look for the reaction from viewers. But I got one done. I also started writing the next long form video. No shooting or anything yet, but the planning and writing, which is the bulk of the work, is underway. Had to do some prep for the podcast recording today, which I'll talk about in a second. And then also I had to gather some audio tracks because it's a musical podcast we're recording. Got some help with that from the guys. And then finally toward the end of the day, I got motivated because I had a haircut in the middle of the day that took some time out. And I said, let me get some more stuff done. I'm about 3/4 of the way done with the next short video that I think is very clickable. I think it could get very shareable. Really, it's about Cubert and his little speech bubble that pops up. He goes, whenever he gets hit by something, talking about that speech bubble and what it means. It's a fun little piece to do. Mo helped me with some research because he's the Cubert guy. And it's funny to say you need research for a 60-second trivia piece, but I mean, if you want it to be factual, if you want it to be interesting, I can't just do a little dance and have that on TikTok. I mean, nobody wants to see that. So you have to have something interesting that is this intellectually or stimulating in that way. So, yeah. But hey, that's going to be good. I'll get that done today. Let's go ahead and jump into today. So today I have several things I need to get done. So I'll finish that short video and get it out. Additionally, I will continue to work on the long form video. It's not going to be out for today because we still have the podcast recording today. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it's out for Saturday. As I said, I think yesterday, maybe early next week kind of thing, right? By the time I get around to it, I get it finished. But that's fine. That's the production schedule. And then at the end of the day, which usually around 4 or 5, based on when everyone's available, is our bi-weekly podcast recording. So, Thursdays we release the show. Tuesdays I edit it live. Every other Friday is when we record it. So this afternoon, I enjoy these cap-offs for my week. The last thing I do on the end of the weeks on these weeks is get together for a couple of hours with Mo and George, and we record our thoughts and have a good time and cut up and get all that, and that creates more material then for the next 2 weeks. I had, you have dreams and you can barely remember them. I had a dream last night, this morning roughly, as I was waking up. And it had to do with, I can't get a hold of all the pieces, but I know it was about this experiment. It's the first dream I've had about content creation, really. And it was like everything had gone really well, and it was my job. But it was like I was I was an actor, but like not a TV actor, like a Food Network actor or something. And I was. I guess it's real. It's like torn between like doing the work, the cooking or whatever I was doing, and and going and doing the show. Like somehow those two were disconnected, and I was like, I knew that both of them had to be done anyway. It wasn't a nightmare. It was kind of fun because I'm like, oh, this is happening. But this goes to show you, at any level of success, there is there's stuff that's a pain in the ass that you have to deal with. So in this dream, I was very successful, but then I had scheduling issues or something. I don't know. So this is all seeping into my brain, I guess, is what I'm reporting to you. So I'm not gonna take too much more time on this Friday vlog. I'm ready to get to it. You're ready to have your Friday, and so am I. So I want to thank you for stopping in for today's quick vlog. If you did, if you're here every day, I love you. Thank you so much for that. Have a good Friday and a great weekend. And I'll talk to you again on Monday. Bye-bye.